We kick off hour number 3 with the latest on a story that we have been following all week long. We have been all over this story, and there is some news to update.
I have major breaking news. I'm just going to break in with it right now. Shefty just ran out of the room, and I know now why he did. My control room may not know that, may not know this yet, but it's been on Twitter for 16 seconds that this was something that we speculated might happen. Shefty, come running back in here if you can. Let's make sure his mic is on. We now understand why you got up and the chair flew behind us. Shefty, tell us anything that you know.
We talked about it. It's been going around in league circles, the fact that this could happen.
Sorry, Adam, we got to go live to the podium.
Today, we're excited to announce the newest member of the Manifold team. Someone who is well known in our industry for his ability to build brands, drive revenue, and stand out in a crowd from time to time. Our new Chief Revenue Officer, Trey Griggs.
You may be asking yourself, how did we get here? Boy, I wish we had time for one of those rewind videos and we could tell the whole backstory, but you're just going to have to ask when you see us out on the road. This is a live press conference, so let's get back to the press conference. And Adam Schefter, thanks so much for covering this story. You too, Rich Eisen.
Adam Schefter, as always, with the story. We're going to stay here, Eric, for as long as it takes.
Well, it's good to be here, and thanks for being here today for this press conference. You know, when I hit free agency, I told my agent that I only wanted to go to a team that had the potential to win championships. I mean, at this point in my career, that's what it's all about, is just being on a team that can win. And you know, when I met the ownership group at Manifold, it was just clear that they had a clear vision and a strategy for what they were doing. You know, they put a great team together. The product they were putting out on the field just kept getting better and better over time. And I mean, just really thinking about the fans and what they can do for the fans. And so I'm just excited to be here and excited to contribute every day, do what I can, take this thing as far as we can take it, and bring a championship home to Manifold. So yeah, I'll go ahead and take questions. Yeah. You know, that's funny, actually. So I got to know Oliver and Manifold Company through the Ballast Group, which you might know from Nate Schutz. He's got this wonderful group of entrepreneurs in logistics. And, you know, as I got to know Oliver, it became clear that we have a lot of shared values, especially when it comes to family, when it comes to being excellent and trying to pursue excellence and put a good product out there and grow responsibly and those types of things. And the more that I got to know him and I got to know the team and the product and even his customers, I just became really impressed with what he was doing. But that's how it all started. Was I just got to know him through the Ballast Group. Yeah, I mean, what really won me over is I had the chance to do some testimonial recordings with customers, and it was amazing. I've never heard customers who are so excited about a technology vendor, especially in transportation space. I've had the chance to record a lot of testimonials for a lot of companies over the years, and just really was impressed by what their customers had to say, the value that Manifold was providing, the return on investment. I mean, it was just obvious that they were doing something really special over there. And that really got my attention. And then I think the icing on the cake was when I got to meet the team, and they're just incredible. I mean, every player on the team is committed to the vision, the strategy. They're working really hard, and it just was a pleasure to get to know them and see them work, and very attractive, honestly, both the customers and getting a chance to meet the team. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, over the next 3 to 5 years, the goal is really to create as many fans as we can. A lot of companies are trying to get customers. We've talked about internally. We want fans. We want our customers to absolutely love us because we're providing so much value. And so for us, it's about providing as much value in the technology that we can, helping them drive as much revenue as they can drive through the use of the tool, and just continue to make it better and better. One of our goals is just to work with great people and to keep getting better and better. So over the next 3 to 5 years, I'm trying to create as many fans as we can, and make sure that everybody's really satisfied with Manifold, with using it, and just what it's doing for their business, creating more revenue, creating a lot of efficiencies without having to add a lot of headcount. And that's our primary objective for sure. Yeah. No, I mean, this press conference is not about my bid to buy the Seattle Seahawks. I know that was something we've been talking about. I just wasn't able to put together the 7 to 8 billionaires that are needed to put in an offer. But I'm still interested in that. I mean, if we can find 7 to 8 billionaires that want to go in on that, I'd be open to that. Or maybe just 2 or 3 multi-billionaires is really all we need. So we can make a competitive offer to the Allen Group and see if we can't purchase the Seahawks. But this press conference is not about that. I know we said news out of Seattle. You might have thought that, but no, this is for Manifold because they're based out of Seattle. But we'll see down the road if that happens for sure. You have some of the team members live on the stream. Where? Oh, just right here. Okay. Oh, cool. All right. Let's see who we got. Who's on the stream? Oh, Oliver, Andrew.
Hey.
What's up?
Whoa.
Hey, welcome to the press conference. So glad you guys were able to make it today.
Yeah.
So I think that some people might want to know this. Like, how did the co-founders? So this is the co-founders, people. How did you two get together and come up with this idea for Manifold?
Well, yeah, we've actually been working together for a long time now. I don't know how many years, Andrew, at this point.
Almost a decade, probably.
Almost a decade. Wow. So, yeah, we were working together at Convoy, running the auto bidding technology for them. And we would always go back and forth being like, hey, we should really go build this. Like, or one, we were saying like, we really pay a lot for someone else to do this for us. And then eventually it was like, we should just go build it ourselves. And so when Convoy had an unfortunate bankruptcy, called Andrew up and said, hey, do you want to go do this? And he said, yes. And off to the races.
Nice. Very good. Well, I know that, Oliver, as I've gotten to know you over the past year, especially the last 6 months, we've had a chance to work together. Your excitement for what you're building, for the team, for the product, for your customers, is really obvious. What is it that gets you so excited, you and Andrew, about building this together and what's what's ahead in the future?
Yeah, it's all about the customers. When I was at building technology at Convoy, it was always about the customers there. It was like the users, the operators. And my favorite thing like that filled me up was sitting down next to me, like, what problems can I solve for you? And so really it's just an extension of that. It's like every single day I love going, like sitting down with our operators that are using it and trying to go build from, I talk to them every single day. I try to get really into the weeds, and it's what makes me happy.
I love to hear that, man. And I will have to ask this. You guys are both Seattle based. Do you know any billionaires that we can get together to make an offer on the Seahawks coming up here? Do you know anybody?
It's a good point. Andrew, you know rich people.
I'll put my ear to the ground. We'll see. We'll see what we can do.
See what we come up with. Well, I'm really excited to work with you guys. Brian Obashan, thank you. My friend Mark Manera, thank you. I got to go on a walk with him. Excited to share this with so many good of our mutual friends in the industry. That's for sure. Guys, I'm excited. Thank you for taking a shot on me and giving me a chance to put this jersey on and join the team and see what we can do in the next 3 to 5 years.
We love you, Trey. It's the easiest decision in the world, and we're, I think, just as excited as you are.
Appreciate it. All right, man. Well, appreciate you guys joining the conference today, and we'll see you guys real soon.
See you around.
All right. We have more. Is anyone else? Oh, we have somebody else. Okay. Oh, Mac. Hey, Mac, what's up, brother?
Hey, Trey. Thanks so much for having me on, my friend.
Hey, listen, you got to introduce yourself. Tell everybody what you do at Manifold.
That's right. Yep. My name is Mac. I run customer success ever at Manifold. Honestly, a lot of what I do is just getting to know the customers, as much as possible. Becoming their best advocates, learning about their problems day to day, working with them all the time.
Let's be honest. You're the reason that customers become fans. You're the first reason, all right? Because you work with customers so much on the onboarding, on the setup, on making sure that they're happy. And I remember when I was doing testimonials for Manifold early on, one of the things that they talked about was just how great it is working with you in particular, but the team in general, whenever there might be an issue or they have a request or they need an integration. And that's rare. That's rare that companies actually enjoy working with their tech providers on some of those things, especially when they need something. A lot of times they aren't attended to right away. And you just do a phenomenal job with that. Where did that come from, man? Talk a little about your background and how you got to this place.
First of all, I'm flattered. I appreciate all the kind words. So my background, I came from Convoy also, actually. I started in like brokerage, just, on the brokerage floor, calling truckers, negotiating rates, booking loads. That's, where I cut my teeth in the industry. I actually got a chance to, that's where I met Oliver originally. Got a chance to, work alongside him in that process. But through that, I really fell in love with working with trucking companies. I think there's just such a specific, type of energy that you get. I mean, it is so fast paced. And so while I was there, I started working with some larger trucking companies. And then, after that experience, I wanted to continue. I wanted to stay in trucking and continue that experience. And that's when I was, fortunate enough to join the Manifold team pretty early on. And it's been an absolute blessing. I think working with trucking companies and brokerages is generally like one of the best things. I tell people all the time, I love what we do and what we're doing here. And I think that reflects, I think people can feel that energy and that commitment, into not just the product, but the care. And I was thinking about this recently too, but I think, good customer service is, some things are just table stakes, right? You need to listen to your customers and not just the words that they're saying, but what the problems is that they're actually experiencing. And I think that's, it's been fun to sit down and talk with them and hear what the underlying issues that they're having and trying to go solve it with such an amazing team. Oliver and Andrew are genuinely great people, and they're, incredible product. And we move fast and trying to solve, as many problems as we can for everybody.
I think the best thing you said there was at the very beginning. You said you started in the brokerage seat, which means that you know what it's like, the challenges that our customers are facing, whether we're on the brokerage side or even a dispatch, on the trucking side, just trying to fill trucks, that kind of thing. Like, you've sat in that seat, and that's got to play a big role in your ability to really understand what they're going through.
Definitely. I mean, I that's my experience, or my first experience in the spot market, right? Understanding the speed at which things move and what people care about, right? Most importantly. And that's helped a lot, working with our customers to date, just having that experience, knowing, what they're trying to go after, having been on the other side of it, also tendering it out.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm super excited that you were in the seat you're in customer success. I know that you're going to take care of customers once we get them in the door. And, we don't have them with us today, but our sales team is made up of Chase Fultz right now, who does a great job of interacting with our trucking companies and prospects and getting them in the door as well. And just overall, just building a phenomenal organization. I'm excited, man. I'm so pumped to be here.
Thank you so much, Trey. I really appreciate it.
Love it, Mac. Thanks for joining the live conference, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by.
Absolutely. My pleasure.
All right. Got to read. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and kind of wrap this baby up. Again, appreciate you guys being here so much. And all that. What you got? One more question? Yeah, go ahead. Oh, yeah, absolutely. So the easiest way for companies to get a hold of us, to check out a demo, to schedule a demo, whatever it is just to go to getmanifold.ai, getmanifold.ai, and they can schedule a demo at that point. They can connect with all of us on LinkedIn. And of course, we're going to be at Manifest next week out in Las Vegas, starting on Monday. I think it's the 9th, going to the 11th. So we'll be out there, and looking forward to meeting and talking with a lot of freight brokers, a lot of trucking companies, talk about what we're doing, how we can help them out, how we can help them drive revenue, how we can help them create efficiencies in that bidding process of spot freight, and most importantly, do that without having to add a lot of extra labor or headcount. So looking forward to being out at Manifest next week. And I think you guys will be out there. So we'll plan on seeing you guys out there and answering other questions you might have at that time. But thank you guys for being here. Really appreciate it. And again, thanks to the team over at Manifold. I'm really excited to get started as a Chief Revenue Officer. We'll see you guys real soon.
Well, for all of us here at Channel 4 News, I'm Ron Burgundy. You stay classy, San Diego.
And thanks for stopping by.
But mainly, stay classy.
Thanks for stopping by.
Stay classy. I'm Ron Burgundy.
Thanks for stopping by.
Stay classy. Ron Burgundy. You're a real hooker, and I'm going to slap you in public.